He's just fallen off. Bless him. He's been sitting like right here all the time. As soon as he's eaten, he comes over and gets on me, don't you? He wants to be upon me. I don't want to make you. Come here. Don't be so silly. Don't be so silly. Just moving you. Okay. Yeah, baby. Hey. See what I mean? Gorgeous. Yes. It occurred to me this very earlier. There was some stuff I was going to talk about when I did this schizotype girl, but I didn't really sort of cover it. Because I was basically repeating what I said before about the schizotype and the, curious modes of identifying oneself and da-di-da-di-da-di-da. But what I've been doing recently is some feminizing hypnosis things. And some of them are a bit like, basically like cuckold dominant shit. I ain't into that. But they get to a point where a lot of them just talk about deleting your whole male half because it was never there. It's not what you are, and all that sort of shit. And I was like, no, it is, but I want to like amplify her as well. So I take them for what they are, really. But I was digging it a lot of them saying, because you're a girl, you're a girl, you're a girl, you're definitely a girl, you're totally a girl, you're just a girl. And I was really enjoying it. Really fucking enjoying it. And there's quite a few things that they say when it talks about, when this happened, that was because of that, wasn't it? That's because you felt like a girl and you want to feel like a girl because you're a girl. But it talks about sacrifice and submission. This is the sort of thing that a man can never normally say. A woman said it. If you're a girl, it's about sacrifice. It's about submission. But if a man says that, it's instantly sexist. But I know what she was meaning. I know what she was meaning. You think the act of sex is an act of sacrifice, more so for a woman. I mean, it's a sacrifice for both of you, isn't it? Because you're showing each other your full self. But it's fundamentally said about being feminine is being a girl. It's about being submissive. And it talks about the times in your life when you're always like felt like you've been walked all over and felt like you were putting yourself down. And the stuff that I always used to go on about, and this all like this self-destruct thing. And it said it was because it made you feel like a girl, and you wanted to feel like a girl because you're a girl. But I thought there's quite a lot in that. I think there's quite a lot in that. I mean, I can totally see the cycle of like self-sabotage. And I can totally see how it would, the negative shit of being used and whatever would give me that feeling. But a lot of that negative feeling was like, on the one side, there's part of me wanting that to happen because it made me feel like a girl. But the other side that didn't want to be a girl, because wanted to be a man, because wanted to identify as a man, and that's where all of the fucking trouble starts. Because, my head's a dude and my heart's a chick. It was my first conclusion to it all. I am so utterly male in so many fucking ways. It was talking about adopting more and more womanly things, but it was like saying, tomorrow you're going to go and buy some panties and you're going to wear them all day. And I was like, mate, I am miles past that shit. Fuck right off if you think I give a fuck about any of that shit. I walk around with my knickers out. I like my knickers to be seen. If they're not seen, I lift my skirt up and I show people. I'm happy to show people. When I got asked in the street, my missus wants to know what do you wear underneath that skirt. And I said, I've got actual knickers. And I said, I'll come and show her. And I did, and I walked over and I showed her. I said, I've got these on. Aren't they pretty? They really were. One of my very favourite pairs of, I think they're L's actually. Yeah, grey and pink. Dark grey with pink flowers. But was I submissive? Was I always bending over backwards to fix people? Because I wanted to be a girl. Because I wanted to feel like a girl. And, if you think of being the last time I said anything about this, I got a load of vitriol about sexism. It's like, I wouldn't fucking call me sexist if I were you. Pretty much embodying the opposite gender. I'm like fucked up by gender-based fucking ideology, yeah. By a lot of your fucking stuff, but don't call me sexist. But you know, it's, you know, a woman said it on this thing to feminize people, and it said if you're a girl, it's about being submissive, it's about sacrifice, making sacrifices, putting other people before you, putting other people's needs before you. And in a lot of ways, that's where a lot of people say is the strength of a woman. Say, do you know why? Because you can fucking handle it. But, you know, I'm a man. I'm not really allowed to have an opinion on anything to do with gender. That's how sexist the world is. But I kind of, I get it. I get it. I'm not saying I necessarily agree with it, because I also would then develop that into saying, well, my girl can be submissive when she chooses to be. She can express that side of her girldom as she wants to be fucking submissive. It doesn't mean that she's just a fucking submissive little piece of shit, which I think would be where the misunderstanding would have come from with me saying girls are submissive. But I think, you know, a lot of people know there is that natural subservience a lot of time to girls, particularly when they're attracted to a man, doing stuff for him, being the one underneath. I'll sort that out for you. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. You know, give of yourself, earn your place, that kind of shit. That's what they're on about. And you know, I'm not saying that it's right, but it's there. And so, in the same way that one would teach a woman to become an empowered woman, I will empower my girl to become an empowered girl. And it means, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm going to walk around being fucking submissive to everyone. Fuck right off. You know what I mean? There is another thing called bitches. And my very first female name was that beautiful fucking bitch within. So, but yeah, it did make me think about, you know, what they say in these videos is that your subconscious is female. It's you that just thinks you're male. So your subconscious is female because you are a woman. And maybe it is. I don't fucking know. Maybe, you know, because maybe my subconscious, as I understand it, would be my heart, which is a chick. Because it's your subconscious that talks through your body. And it's talking through my body, the schemas that put me in psychotherapy, those feelings that mean a phrase, those feelings that mean a thing has happened. This means you're disgusting. This means you failed. This means they don't want you around. This means they don't like you. This means they're doing that. All these little fluttering feelings, all the time, all the time. It's always bad. They don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like you. Constant. It's one of the most infuriating things about when people are saying, but we love you so much, why can't you see that? It's like, well, I can. But it's like, I'm not actually thinking that. I'm not actually thinking that. I'm battling that. I'm not thinking it. I'm battling it. No one likes you. No one likes you. No one wants you here. No one wants you around. That wasn't funny. You're not funny. You're a dick. You're annoying now. Shut up. You've said enough. You're not that funny. You're not that important. You're not that great. Leave people alone. Be more respectful. Start kissing their ass. Act as if you've done something wrong anyway. Ad nauseam. Amen. And was that because I just wanted to feel like a girl? Like one of those girls that's constantly chasing someone? That's the kind of thing I'm on about. That's the sort of stereotype that they were referring to. Because I just want to feel like a girl. So what I need to do is probably get a gay girlfriend. But find ways to feel like a girl which don't involve just the submission part of it. Because to be honest, being submissive was my whole entire fucking history. So I'm not going to go back to that. Do you know what I mean? I'm definitely not going back to that. I've seen enough women who are still girls, still female, still feminine, saying no to that shit. And I'm going to say the fucking same to that fucking shit, as they say, and as they should say. But I think it was kind of to do with something that I was on about with my previous schizotype of girl thing. The female and the schizotype is my schizotype, the girl, and she's just crazy. Because if you're a girl, you're a crazy chick, right? I don't know. I don't know. I know with my hair like this, I look reminiscent of Floella Benjamin, who used to present Play School. She had hair a lot like this. And she used to sing. I quite like it. That looks very girly. If you just ignore that it's braids, that looks very, very girly. It has no makeup. She's not bad, is she? She's all right. I'll bang her. Look at this little cuddles right though. He does. He just leans on me, don't you? He just leans on me when he's washing, and he snooglings right up to me like a beautiful little fluvelet. So anyway, I'm still very down. I'm not going to cope well with this. It's like I've got to go through another 4 or 5 days. I'm just going to get a phone call that I know they want over in 5 minutes. Where a doctor I don't know and doesn't know my history is going to ask what I want from him or her. I think it's a him though. I think they told me who he is. I don't know where I would be referred to, because I would have guessed, really, rheumatology, where I've just come from. The thing is, I was sent there for lumbar spine. I wasn't sent there for my foot. So my feeling would be that if I was sent there for that, that's how they deal with a referral. There needs to be a reason for referral is on the referral paperwork. If you're referred there for your lumbar spine, they won't look at your fucking foot. You're not here for that. You're here for your lumbar spine. But it's knowing there's going to be no uppage on the fucking painkiller. I won't see my doctor for at least another 3 weeks. And this isn't letting up. This is not getting any better. I'm already fucking miserable. So I don't know. Anyway, there it is. That's my thoughts on the fact that was I always just a fucking rollover, submissive, like, let me please you, just because that made me feel like a girl. That feeling that I didn't like was actually part of my subconscious going, I feel like a woman. Who knows? What is true is that I'm here, and I'm very feminine, and I like it a lot. I don't know. After that, yeah, no, this is all just air now. I will see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by. It's been lovely having you. And yes, thank you for being here as ever. I hope you're well in whichever bubble you're floating along through this cosmos of existence. And I hope it is a safe and happy bubble. And good night.